Hey everybody, it's Romania Black. So we're on chapters 90 to 97 of Modazushi. The last couple weeks I've kind of done shorter reactions where it's just been one episode of the audio drama, but we're back on schedule with doing 2 episodes. So this week and next week I'm going to be doing 2 episodes. And this week may actually be a little bit long because I've got episodes 11 and 12 of the audio drama. I was told episodes 11 and 12 of season 3 of the audio drama go from one right into the other. And so that's why I put them together. I did find my notes and it just, all my notes said was goes right into the next one. I was like, okay, cool. So that's why they're together. So we're gonna be looking at those 2 episodes of the audio drama and then looking at the extra Into the Dream Part 2. Super excited about it. And I think that's it. I think that is actually the only extra. So it may not be too crazy. Now, the thing about it is that I'm going to be reacting to the audio drama episodes and the extra, and then I'm going to be going and reading the chapters. And unfortunately, with the manhwa, as I'm recording this, there's only chapters 225 and 226 that have been adapted. I'm caught up with the manhwa. So I am going to look at chapters 225 and 226. I am going to look at them and hopefully get some images from them, but hashtag sad. And then next week I'll probably have to wait and get some images from chapter 227 of the manhwa. So very sad that I'm caught up with it because I want to see the chapters for the rest of the series. But like I said, I'll probably have to do like an episode or a tiny little video at the very end of everything to be like, here's the manhwa. Once the manhwa catches up to the rest of the novel, then I may just have to do a manhwa video at the end and talk about my favorite panels and things like that. Or put them on Twitter, a community post, Patreon, Discord. I'll probably put them on the Discord and Twitter and do it that way maybe even, and do a Patreon thing. So if you're following me on YouTube and you're not following me on Twitter, I'll probably have manhwa chapter pictures on Twitter after this video to kind of cover from here on, because I do want to talk about it, but it's just sad that I'm all caught up. But yeah, last episode. So we had the golden core reveal. Which I haven't watched the Untamed episodes yet, but I think the Untamed Golden Core reveal is happening in that set, so it's all coming together. And now WuXian and Wangji have decided to go towards the temple, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they're heading towards the temple. We're getting there. We're gonna head that way. And so, yeah, when we last left off, they were deciding where to go to. It kind of cut off mid-chapter at chapter 90. It kind of cut off mid-chapter, so we'll see. But yeah, we had the golden core reveal. Chang hysterically ran out screaming, and WuXian and Wushin regained his consciousness, and they decided that they're going to go towards the temple. So to find Jishin, to see what is up with him. Like, where's Jishin? Is he with Yao? What's going on? From here, it's no man's land. It's no man's land because all the stuff in the Donghua, we had the whole temple stuff go on, and then afterwards we had the stuff that I just watched. So I don't know what's going to happen at this point. And it has been a slow 90 chapter burn, but I'm starting to see the writing on the wall that there's possibly some spiciness to come. And I have no clue what that's going to be like because the Untamed's not going to show it. The Donghua did a dang good job of going past the censors, but they're not going to show it. So what's it going to be like? I don't know. We'll find out, but I'm really excited. So yeah, I'm pretty excited, y'all. So let's not waste any more time. I wasn't going to watch it this evening. I was gonna wait till tomorrow, and then I was like, oh no, I've got to find out. So I don't know what to expect, but I've got my headphones on. I'm so giddy. I can't wait. Let's just dive right in. So we have episodes. I have episode 11 pulled up. We're gonna do it. Episode 12, the extra, and then I'll go read the novel chapters and we'll come back and talk about it. So let's not waste any more time. We're going to start Modazushi, episodes 11 and 12 of season 3 of the audio drama. We're going to start that here in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Okay, and they're in the boat because Ning's paddling them. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, aren't you tired? Oh, Yangping City. And the deed. Okay, so we are going to go back to that. Yeah, the location is the temple. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, okay. He didn't know he was there. Oh, because of the... Yeah, he passed out. I've been here this whole time. Gee! Oh, Ning. Oh. Make some sound? I was rowing. Didn't you hear the rowing? I didn't notice. Don't row anymore. Oh. 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 This won't do. Can't have my boyfriend starving. Oh. Oh, WuXian caring for Wangji. Oh. I can't believe we're on season 3, episode 11. Mmm. All the lotuses. Mmm. Yeah, it is. Oh, the lotus pods. What do you want to give Wangji? Are you stealing from someone? Uh-huh. Never heard of that. Just this once. Oh, that's Wangji that says it. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Wangji, you rule breaker. WuXian brings out this like chaotic side in him. Oh, he knows when they're right. Oh. He's so happy. Oh. Oh my gosh. That's so cute. There's too many lotus pods. Then we'll stop and eat then. Oh. Soft laugh, how dare you? Oh. Oh. Because, yeah, Ning can't eat anything. Oh. This image that I'm looking up there at the top is interesting. With it looks like Wangji's face, maybe. Is it Wangji there? Or is it WuXian? Interesting. Like, part of me thinks it's WuXian with the hand over his mouth, but part of me thinks it's Wangji, too. And then we're at Yumping City. Okay. Uh-huh. These two good-looking men and where they're from. Gee, I wonder where. Oh, I can't get off. Oh, no. Don't bully him. Oh, no. Don't be like this. Oh. Oh, that's so mean. Oh. It's super effective. Oh. Oh. Yeah, hide out. Okay. Okay. Yeah, go get out of there. And you can conveniently not be the third wheel while we go on our date again. Our detective date this time. That conveniently gets him out of the picture. It's fine. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, Guanyin Temple. All right. And this isn't the Dongwall because he sees the ghost of the woman. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a Buddhist devotee. You're too generous. Yeah. Yeah, why in the city? Ah. Make it easily accessible. Ah. Oh, it was lunchtime. Let's go. And it looks familiar. Yeah. Into a huge array. Uh-huh. An array of suppression. And we know that it's Mingzhu, right? Well, okay. Yeah, we gotta rest first. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Stay for the night. Yes. Oh my. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a bit Oh. Why is he not saying anything? Is he waiting? He's waiting for WuXian. So here's the test. Then he may not. Okay, so is WuXian trying to put the ball in Wangji's court? Oh. One room's enough. She's like, I'm gonna pick for you. This woman knows what's up. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh my gosh. So she knows what's up. Look at this woman. She's the biggest wing woman we got. Giving him room service too? Did Jishin hire this woman? Sure. I'll bring it at 7. Ah! Yeah. Yes. Find out. The stronger the better. Oh my god, WuXian, no. No! This is not gonna end well. Oh my gosh. Of course he's trying to heal him. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, Wangji, honey. So he's trying to tell him it's gonna be fine. Right. Right. He's meticulous, yeah. It's not like his way of doing things. Ah. Uh-huh. Oh. So we need to investigate more. Like, why is he being hasty now? Ah, no! Oh. Ah. Uh-huh. Now it's all real. It's all real now. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, to wake up after a nap. It's not gonna work. Oh. Has it become true? Oh, well. WuXian, how dare you not realize? Maybe. Oh. No. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh. He let him sleep in. Oh. Oh, he let him sleep in a lot. Ah. Well, now he's not going to want to sleep at all. Uh-huh. We're from Gusu. Waterbound town. You're pretty. Oh. This girl is trying to set them up. Oh. 8 years. Interesting. Okay. Oh. 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 A terrifying place. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh. How about that? Eight years ago. Mm. Hmm. Oh. No, I'll pour a cup and place it by his hand. Yeah. WuXian, honey. I won't do anything else. I just want to clarify what he's thinking. Oh my God, WuXian, just talk to him. No, WuXian. WuXian. Damn it, you know how this is going to go. Oh, she did get a potent one. Oh no. If WuXian thinks it's potent. Oh no. Oh no, you're finally in my hands. Oh honey. Honey. Damn it, you like him. Like a jade statue. Ah! Oh, honey. Oh, honey. Walking around to calm down! Oh, is this where you're gonna, like, make his mouth move to smile? And that's where it's gonna end? Are you joking? No, 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 no. We're not gonna have it in there. No, 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 no. Oh my gosh. Wangji bit my finger and it really hurt. Oh my God, I can't. It's all fun and games till it gets real, right? Okay, so I'm gonna stop this right now because we already know how this is gonna go. So I'm gonna put this up here. Now there is a note that it said that continuing from season 1, episode 11, where Lan Wangji drank wine and fell asleep. He woke up drunk and is now biting WuXian's finger. So it's gonna pick up right where it left off at. It's like, okay. All right, so we're gonna start episode 12 here in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Let go! Is this picture of him with the chickens? Oh. Oh. Oh, the cut sleeve. Jabbed a hole through the internet. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Keep it. Do you know what you did wrong? my god. Do you love this drunk version of Lanzan? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh buddy. In the picture it looks like he has the chickens that we've seen in the Donghua and in the Untamed. Or in the Untamed, yeah, in the Donghua. I love that shot of WuXian though. He looks so handsome there. Look at this masterpiece you've made! Do you know how to sew? Oh. Okay. We'll just hide it. No one will know. Fine. I know you're rich, all right? Oh. Is this like in the Dong where he gives him all the things? Oh my gosh. He takes the pouch back. Oh. Stares at waifu. Oh my god, yes. Forget it. Don't stare at me. Where are you going? Oh, it was exceptional, especially the wine. Oh no. That woman's like, I knew it. She's like, I knew it. Oh no. And this is where the chickens are come in, isn't it? Yes, yes it is. Okay. Shh, oh my god. Wangji's shushing him. This is someone's backyard. Oh, it's not funny when you go to the chicken coop with your boyfriend anymore. Yeah. Why are you giving me a chicken? You're stealing. Oh, now it's wrong. The famed renowned cultivator steals others' chickens while he's drunk. Ah! And this is like a sign of like a dowry, right? You're giving... You all explained in the Untamed that he's giving him the chickens as like a dowry gift. He's like, oh my god. Who taught you to steal chickens? A jujube tree. Oh my god. Oh, Wangji! Yes, okay, good. He's recognizing that. It's too terrifying for him to become my partner in crime. Oh, he told him all about it. Oh. Oh. Yes. And now he was trying it since WuXian was so happy about it. He's doing it while he's drunk. Mm. Oh. All for you. I'm not giving any more. Do not tug. Oh. Glad he gave you the chickens. WuXian, this is dangerous. Uh-huh. The esteemed cultivator Hong Wenjun. Yes. Oh God, no, if anyone heard about it. Leave a message. Oh. He's all about that vandalism. Modazushi Q, him and Jishin. Ah! Mmm. Oh. Fine. I guess I will. Oh, our famed names are side by side. They'll catch us as a pair! Oh! Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh no, save me. He still says I'm here even when he's drunk. Oh. 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 Too wild today. Oh. Oh. Like, did you regret it? He did. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Ooh. The chickens. Oh. Yeah, he's dirty. Okay. My death! Oh, but now. Oh. Oh, no, no. Oh. Oh, he wanted him to bathe with him. Okay. Okay. He doesn't want him to leave. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Walking around naked and wet. Yeah, this is definitely not going to be in the Untamed. Never speaking what's on his mind. Oh my gosh. Just a few scrubs and nothing else. Famous last words. Blowing bubbles. Oh. I didn't want to look at it. But on his back are all those scars. Oh, our Chirin and Jishin. Oh. Oh. Yes, what do you think of me? Oh. Oh. No, you're the one at fault. Oh. Splashing water back and forth. Oh. Oh. Oh shit! Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Finally! Oh, I can't wait to read this. Yes. Oh. 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 No, you. God damn it. Oh, no, honey. You are a wreck, but not what you think. Oh. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Ah. No! Help each other like this. Dude, you just made out with him. Oh, shit. Well? Oh my god. She's like, sure, Jan, that's the story. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No! Son of a bitch! Oh my god, why? Why? Yes, heart's inner turmoil still remains. Oh. 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 I could have shamelessly snuggled up next to him. No, that's not true. Oh. Oh. What are you doing here? Oh. He's resting. Oh shit! Oh no! Oh, Ning, honey! Oh my god. Oh. Oh, you're not my servant. No. Oh my god. Right? I'll never drink again. Oh. No. Mm-hmm. Oh, remembering Ching, that's so sweet. Oh. Oh. Now you follow me. Yeah, exactly. Oh. Aren't I just as lost? Oh. But you will. Cannot be like that, well, Wangji. Screw it! To look for trouble. Ah! Oh my god, are you kidding me? Ah! Of course. Of course. It's like every rom-com, every movie, like right before the third act, right before the final act, there has to be some stupid thing happen that makes them break up for a moment. And they're gonna get back together. I can't believe we got that. And it was followed up with that nonsense. I don't think it's the current WuXian that is without Wangji. It's always been this way. I can't believe this chapter. These 2 episodes. Ah! We still have the preview. I didn't write a lot of notes. Once we got to the bath scene, that's where I stopped. I have like a whole side of notes, and then I have bath scenes, WuXian intentions, and that's where it ends. And that's when I stopped taking notes. I was like, it's over. It's over now. Oh my god. Nope. What the hell? All right, let's hear this preview, and then we got an extra to watch. Oh my gosh. Confessions? What? I don't know if I'm going to be able to wait a week. I don't know if I can wait a week. Y'all, I don't think I can wait a week, and we still have to, yeah, we need to pull up this extra, but I don't think I'm going to be able to wait a week. No. I don't think that's gonna happen. Yikes. Okay, we do have Into the Dream part 2 that I want to watch, so we're gonna watch that. Okay. I don't know exactly what's gonna happen in Into the Dream part 2, but we're gonna see what happens, all right? And we're gonna start this extra here in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Okay, we're picking back up with that. He can smash a bathtub to smithereens. Okay. The library pavilion. Okay. So this is still the Into the Dream thing from before. No, your expression. Oh. I'm here. Oh my god. Oh, what kind of person are you? Oh. Oh. Interesting. Oh, he looks so uncomfortably. Hmm. Oh. Oh, WuXian. You tease. Because it's you. Uh-huh. This is his dream. Oh. 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 Hmm. Hmm. He sounds so young there. Hmm. And you believed me. Hmm. Oh. Yeah, it's definitely a dream. Stream of yours doesn't seem quite right. Don't look anymore! Oh no! Oh. Uh-huh. Oh no. Oh! 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 Oh my! Oh! Behold the flutes of censorship! Oh! Oh, so there's a chapter 117 that we have to get to. Okay, great. The incense burner. Okay. Oh. Sure is interesting. Oh, it's very similar to empathy. Oh. Huh. We'll just check it out for him. It's fine. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, y'all. Well, so anyway, I am absolutely going to go read the novel now because that needs to happen, and I'll come back and we'll talk about this. Oh, oh my God. Well, we waited. Well, we waited all this time to let all this stuff just bubble to the surface. Just let it all just keep bubbling up. And this isn't the end. No, it's not the end of it. Oh my God. I'm sure it's not. No, they end up happily ever after. I've seen the Donghua. I know what happens in the Donghua. So they all end up happily ever after. So, but, oh. I know I can't wait a week. I'm not going to watch it tonight. It's already late. I'm not going to, by the time I get in reading this chapter, I read it very slow and meticulously. I took my time reading it. Holy crap. Well, So that's not going to be in the Untamed at all. No, sir. Oh my gosh. I'm looking at my chapters I have left. Am I going to read the extra chapters? I believe I didn't have it down, but you know what? I may have to do an extra week to do the song. We have to do the Untamed song reactions, right? Have to do that for the songs, and then we'll just have to read the extra chapters from the novel during that time. So yeah. That's just gonna have to be an extra week, part 33. It's just gonna end there. Yeah. Oh my gosh, especially after that thing. Wow. Where do I even start? It all came to a head, literally, in this reaction. Oh my God. So chapters 90 through 97, longing. God. And let's talk about the extra before we dive in, because the extra is an extension from Into the Dream Part 1. It just keeps on going. And they've used that incense burner. And I guess this is for an extra chapter at the very end of the novel, which we will get to eventually and read and talk about. But basically, what this section of the old extra with Into the Dream is establishing is that Wangji has had these thoughts for a very long time. Wangji has had these thoughts about what he would like to do with Wei Wuxian for a very long time, and he has restrained himself for years. And it's not just, he's not just one to like snuggle next to Wuxian. No. The extra Into the Dream Part 2 has established that Wangji has wanted to do some things to Wuxian for quite some time. And he has just been very, very professional and used that forehead ribbon and hid it all for all this time. And now as an adult, it's all bubbled to the surface. And well, holy crap. Okay. So before we get to that madness, them going to Yongping City where the temple is. And then it's interesting because yeah, the Donghua does not have Wuxian and Wangji having this awkward falling out, this temporary, I hope it's temporary, awkward falling out between them. It doesn't have that. No. And it does not portray that at all, which I like because I hated the angst of this. I was like, you both know you love each other, just talk it out. But we're not there yet. And reading the novel, it makes it a little bit better. I think I get where Wuxian's headspace is a little bit better now after reading the novel chapters. But I love that Wuxian forgot Ning was there because Wuxian didn't realize that Ning was with them when they went away from Chang. And so his surprise where he's like, oh God, you're here. Like Ning's like, I'm trying not to be a third wheel, but I have no choice. So, and I like by the end of the novel, Wuxian wants Ning to become his own person and not have to be a third wheel to them. So, but it's like, how does he do that, right? And Wuxian, we'll talk about that conversation, but I love the idea of him getting the lotus pod seeds to feed Wangji. And WuXian in this caring for Wangji, like noticing that Wangji hasn't ate and slept this whole time. So he's like, oh, Wangji needs to get some food and he needs to rest. Like WuXian showing that care back to Wangji that Wangji's been giving him. And so I like that he starts taking the lotus pods and Wangji's like, don't these all belong to someone? Aren't we stealing? And WuXian's like, well, crud. And then Wangji's the one that takes the pod. He's like, well, just this once. It's like, like Wangji's wild streak has always been there, but he's just been so good at keeping professional and maintaining it. And WuXian just brings out it just brings it out in him and he can't help it, right? So we get to Yongping City and God, I'm so mad that the people were like bullying Ning. Like the kids were like being like, you look funny and like trying to rock the boat he was in. I was like, leave Ning alone. Our poor cinnamon zombie didn't ask for any of this. And they start to suspect that he looks strange. And they're like, wait, why does he look different? And to notice he's a zombie. And WuXian throws the rest of the lotus seed pods out to get them to go away. And it's like, okay. And he tells Ning to go hide conveniently so that him and Wangji can be alone together. Right? Right. And that's when they go and find Guanyin Temple. And I like that they question why it's in the middle of a city. Like, what's the point? And the people are like, oh, well, it's just to make it convenient for everyone to get to. And on the surface, that seems like very much a Yao thing, because Yao's always been under this impression of doing things for convenience for others, like the watchtowers, making them to where people can be helped out, right? But the temple is a little bit more sinister. The temple is not like the watchtowers. The watchtowers make sense why they would be something helpful for the community. While it sounds like the temple being in the middle of the city is a good thing and that he's just putting it there for convenience of everyone, once WuXian finds out that there's an array there, it's like, no, it's suppressing something and it's a problem. And I want to say it's Mingzhu that's being suppressed under the temple, right? I'm trying to remember. I know that his mother, he said he wanted to take his mother's body and leave, but I just, the array thing. And so then they were planning on tearing up the array, messing it up, and that would stop the suppression of whatever is under the temple and disrupt it and figure out what's there. And then Wangji's like, well, okay, wait a minute. You're not well, WuXian. We just got you away from Lotus Pier. You're not well. You need to rest. And then WuXian's like, well, Wangji, you haven't slept in days. You barely have eaten. You need to rest. And the funny thing is, neither of them do any of it. They don't really rest. They get like 4 hours of rest and that's it. And then they do all of the rest of the events of these chapters. So I'm like, you boys, Jishin and Yao, you're going to run into them and you're still going to be tired and irritated. It's like, So yeah. But they decide that they're just going to rest before destroying the array. Nothing crazy is going to happen. Can I say that this shop owner is the MVP of this series? Bless her. She knows what's up. She's like, are you one room or two? One room's fine, right? Yeah, right. Like everything she does, it's like every signal that WuXian gives off clearly is saying we are a couple. And she's just like, okay, sure, I'll get you some wine, some strong wine at that. And he's like, she won't suspect a thing. This woman is onto everything. She is like, she tells him to like go sightseeing. She like maps him out all the locations. This woman she wants to ship them. She knows what's up. I'm like, oh my God. But yeah, so WuXian, I made some notes with the novel. WuXian has realized in the last few chapters that Chang it's really been funny because up until the moment where someone points it out to WuXian has been he's like, well, there's no way Wangji really likes me. There's no way that's happening. No, that's not the case. Wangji doesn't like me. No. So he's been trying this whole time, like at the beginning when Wangji took him back to Gusu, WuXian's like, well, I'll just try to like make him feel embarrassed and then he'll let me go. So he tried all of these things. And over time, WuXian realized that Wangji wasn't affected, but he kept doing them. And so at this point in the inn, WuXian realizes all of these shameless things he's been doing, like going into Wangji's room and sleeping with him and making advances and flirting with him. And to WuXian, up until this point, he thought that he was doing it under the guise of just trying to fluster Wangji. He's flustered him, but not in the way that he's thought. So now that Chang has put it out there in the open, being like, you guys act like you like each other. Like, what is this thing you have together? And WuXian's like, wait, what? Now that it's out there in the open and WuXian has to confront it, WuXian thinks, the funny thing is that WuXian thinks that Wangji doesn't like him, right? And he doesn't want to question, says he doesn't question why. My thing was with all this, WuXian doesn't question why Wangji has not been complaining. If WuXian believes that Wangji doesn't like him back, but I'm like, if Wangji didn't like you back, why has he been going along with all of it? But WuXian's got blinders on and he can't see that. And I'm like, come on, WuXian. But WuXian is so convinced that there's no way that Wangji could like him that way. And it's crazy, but they end up getting the one room. And as they're getting the one room, they're questioning about the burial mounds. And I hadn't thought about this, but yeah, the whole burial mounds thing, they're like, Yao is really calculating and precise. The whole situation of the burial mounds feels rushed and hasty, like he's trying to get something done immediately, like something's up. Something is making him rush. And that's why he's like, I got to get this done now. So something is happening that is different than before. And so they're trying to figure all of that out. But WuXian, honey, oh my God. WuXian questions whether being a cut sleeve is contagious from the body sacrificing. It's like, no, honey. It's just, you've never... My thing is that throughout the entire novel, I think WuXian has always liked Wangji, but he just didn't quite understand it. And like I've talked in other series, there's this kind of heteronormative standard that's set forth by society, especially in this world too. And WuXian's never really had to question those feelings. But ever since the first couple chapters, he's been complimenting Wangji and talking about how handsome he is. The thoughts have always been there. It's just now, WuXian, now that Chang has put it out there, WuXian's like, oh, wait, do I like Wangji? Is this a thing? You do, and it is, but WuXian's afraid. And it's funny that WuXian will think something, but then talk to himself the opposite way, like he's trying to convince himself otherwise, right? So, for example, when they get to the room, Wangji like tries to check him to make sure that he's okay. And I didn't realize this, the audio drama doesn't make it noticeable, but he feels like all around WuXian's body for an hour. For an hour. And WuXian's just sitting there, and it shows the novel where he's gripping his hand like they're like, he clearly is like trying not to be turned on by all of this. And for an hour. And I'm like, WuXian, honey, if you weren't sexually attracted to somebody, you wouldn't be sitting there on the table gripping your hand. It wouldn't bother you like that, right? That's the thing. If you weren't sexually attracted to him, you wouldn't be doing that. But you are, so it means that you are. It's like, ugh. And so then he laments, he's like, am I not going to be able to sleep without Wangji anymore? Because he's, this whole time, like, had this moment where he's like snuggled up to Wangji any chance that he could get. It's like, yep. So he tells Wangji that he wants to sleep until 3 p.m., wake up, and then have a couple hours to talk to him before their food gets there at 7. But Wangji lets him sleep through everything. And it's like, okay. And then we have the conversation with the innkeeper. She comes back in, and WuXian makes the comment that, isn't Wangji handsome? And she says, well, he's handsome and you're pretty. And in the novel, she says, he's handsome and you're cute, but you're both pretty. You're both good looking. So again, framing WuXian as the pretty one and Wangji as the handsome one, right? And then I like that they establish, because she talks to him about the temple and why they have it there. And she says that that they're in the region that would be protected by Chang, by the Zhang sect and Chang. But she says that nobody wants to go ask the Zhang sect for help because Chang is so foul-tempered. She's like, we go to the temple for help because none of the Zhang sect is helping us. Chang is so foul-tempered. And at the time, he was so obsessed with trying to find WuXian that he was torturing people. And that's the one thing I don't like about Chang's character in this part of the novel, when she's talking about how he would torture and hurt people trying to look for WuXian. Like, in us, the audience know that he's expressing his grief because he was trying to find his brother and prove that he was alive. But the ways that Chang went about doing it, you have Chang and Wangji WuXian establishes in the novel, was the only one walking around all these years seeking chaos and going out and helping people from other sects because he was looking for WuXian. So you have Wangji who's going out and helping people under the guise of helping people while still trying to find WuXian still alive. And then you have Chang doing the polar opposite, where Chang is trying to find WuXian alive, but he's doing it through violence and torturing people. So it's two people that care about WuXian, but they're going about that feeling and that emotion in a totally different way. And honestly, Wangji's doing it the right way and Chang is not. And that's kind of fascinating throughout all of this. And then the woman reveals in the novel that the guy that she knew that went to Lotus Pier, his last name was Win. And even though he wasn't maybe directly related to the Wins of the story, as soon as Chang found that out, he hurt him. And so it's like, okay. And WuXian's just like, well, that doesn't surprise me, but I hate that my brother's been like that. And so they had that conversation. And then she goes to get the food and the wine and leaves it there. And they realize the temple's been there for 8 years. So this is after Daddy Jin died that the temple was constructed. And WuXian and them realize that we're not going to be able to do anything until we find out more information. We can't destroy the array until we find out more info, because once we destroy the array, all of our ways of finding out any additional research and detective work is going to be gone. So yeah, so this is the one thing that WuXian messes up on, in my opinion. I do agree with this, and WuXian agrees with it by the end too, is that WuXian, he was going to take advantage of Wangji. That's the thing. And I like that this story doesn't shy away from the fact that the main character does questionable things. And WuXian admits to it in the last chapter, in chapter 97. He's like, the whole point was he got the strongest wine possible. He knows what happens to Wangji when he gets drunk. And WuXian's like, I'll just interrogate him while he's drunk, because he'll tell me what he really thinks when he's drunk. And I'm like, that's taking advantage of him. It is. He's taking, rather than soberly asking Wangji how he feels and having an actual conversation with him, WuXian does decide to take advantage of him and be like, I'll get him drunk and ask him. And he frames it as, I'll ask him a few questions. That's all. I'll just get him drunk and ask him a few questions. And that sounds innocent enough, but we see that quickly goes out of hand, especially when she gets him the strongest drink possible. And so I do get why WuXian feels bad at the end, and it's justified, where he's like, damn it, I did take advantage of him. Why'd I do that? But the context is totally different. So, yeah, WuXian drinks the wine with him. They both drink the wine. And when WuXian admits that it's potent stuff, that's when you know it's potent. When WuXian says that it's strong stuff, and that explains why they both take things as far as they do. Which the novel... Oh my God. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. I thought the audio drama, I was like, oh, it won't be that much. No. Nope. It was a lot more. It was a lot more. And this isn't even, it's not even the end of the novel. So I'm like, oh God, we've not even, okay. All right. Okay. But yeah, so Wangji biting his finger, and WuXian thinking that he's drunk, and WuXian's like, and then WuXian's scolding Wangji. WuXian's scolding Wangji about his actions, and then Wangji trying to give him the money. We go, I appreciate now that in the drunk scenes we've gotten in the Donghua, that they at least showed Wangji with the chicken coop and carving the stuff into the wall and doing all that. Like, that was kept in the Donghua. I really like that. And it was kept in the Untamed too, just reorganized. I like that they kept those scenes, because it is the symbolism of like a dowry. Like, he's giving this wedding proposal gift, being like, is this good enough? You know, I like that. And getting the jujube tree, I love all of that. But the thing is, WuXian misses all the signs, right? He misses the signs that Wangji's trying to give him while he's drunk. The whole point of WuXian getting him drunk was to find out and ask him questions. Wangji gives him his answers while he's drunk. He gives them to him. He draws his name on the tree, on the wall. He makes WuXian write his name beside him, and WuXian makes the comment being like, oh, well, it's just gonna be the two of us together forever, right? And Wangji's like, And then Wangji draws the two men kissing under their names that represent WuXian and Wangji, and it's like, WuXian, do you not get it? He's trying in his Lanzan way to tell you. And when WuXian says, what should happen next? What should I do next? And Wangji says, we, meaning what should we do next? Like, we're together. And, so anyway, I like this idea that WuXian brings forth, like, you know, you must regret. He's like, do you regret that we were never able to go to Lotus Pier? And Wangji does regret that. And then the last thing right before I get to the last thing I wrote, the dog being chased away. The dog shows up, And Wuxin's trying to stay his distance from Wangji and trying not to be all handsy-feelsy on him. But then a dog shows up and barks, and Wuxin jumps on Wangji, and Wangji tells the dog to go away, and the dog is like, peace out. And there's a moment in the novel where Wuxin says that he's like, oh, Wangji, you were so brave just now. And Wangji smiles. And Wuxin's like, oh. And in the audio drama, he like makes the mouth go up like this to smile. Right? And then the Dongwon, he does that too. But here, he actually smiles because he saved him. It's like, oh. But the last thing I wrote from the audio drama was Bath seen Wuxin's intentions. And Wuxin admits that in the past, he had wiped off Wangji's face with a bath cloth. And Wangji seemed to like it. And I'm like, yeah, he does because he wants to be close to you and he likes you. But Wuxin says, back then, I didn't have the same intentions. So Wuxin is all but admitting to himself that he likes Wangji. He's like, I'm thinking things now that I wasn't thinking before, and I thought it was just a shameless act to like provoke him, but now I'm realizing that it's not funny anymore because maybe I feel this way about him, and it's taken me this entire novel to realize it. And I'm sorry, but friends don't do what happens in this scene. Friends don't do that. No. And Wangji starts calling it out. Like, what? No. Yeah. No. Here's the thing. First of all, I'm at this point in the novel, like around page 762, I was like, okay, here we go. Wuxin doesn't want to get the women to come up to draw the bath because he's like, no, I'll do it myself. And he carries up buckets of water one at a time. Like, this is like premeditated, bringing up the water for the bath for him. And it's crazy. And then here's the thing. He notes in the novel that he's seen that when they were younger, they've seen each other naked before, but he's never really thought about it. And now he thinks about it. Like when Wangji is naked before him, he like tries to like, you know, he tries, how does the novel put it on page 763? He says he wanted to follow his heart and look as much as he wanted, but another part of him wanted to find something to cover him up with. That's the thing. The novel shows what Wuxin is actually thinking, but then Wuxin says what he's thinking, and it's not quite there. So I'm like, the novel is showing us that Wuxin is having these thoughts. Wuxin does like Wangji. He is aroused by Wangji. He wants to do things, but he's trying to say otherwise. Like, he's trying to convince himself otherwise. But it's like, that line, following his heart and looking at him, it's like, like that's what he wants to do. And then he stares at nude Wangji and then gets backed up against the wall. And then Wangji gets into the bath and Wangji takes off the forehead ribbon. Wangji takes it off himself. Like, all the restraint's gone now. This is the... And I love that he blows the bubbles under the water. I love that Wuxin's like, gay. Like, gay, you're being all... What are you doing? You're being a child, right? And he is. He's just being childish. So, but then, from there, it just, you know... I've wrote my notes from the novel here from page 763 on. He talks about how he's rubbing his back and his chest and he sees the brand, he sees the scars, and he makes the comment that he's like, it's a shame that these whip scars and brand markings have ruined this perfect male body. Friends don't describe their friend's body as perfect like that. No, they don't. They don't. And then in his head, he's like saying to Wangji, what do you think of me? Us, the audience, we very much know what Wangji thinks of him. And the signs are all there. But it's sort of the ones things like when it's right under your nose, you can't realize it. Wuxin just doesn't see it. And it's like, it's right there in front of you how he feels about you. And Wuxin just doesn't get it. And oh my God. He says in the novel, what do you think of me? And he was scared to hear an answer different than how he hoped. Like, Wuxin wants Wangji to love him, but he's afraid that he's going to get rejected and it's going to hurt and he's not going to know how to deal with it. He's not going to know how to deal with it if Wangji rejects him. And so he's like, I don't know. He's like, I don't want the answer to not be what I want, what I'm hoping for. And at that point, I was like, no, Wuxin loves him. It's over. It's just a matter of time, right? But, okay, starting on page 766, I can't read it out loud. I'll blush too hard. I'll blush too hard. But I'm like, Wuxin. And I get that they're both drunk at this point. And but he taunts him. He starts taunting him. And WuXian has a thing. WuXian likes Wangji angry. Like, it all goes back to Gusu. Like, WuXian teasing Wangji, making him flustered and frustrated. Like, WuXian feeds off of that, right? And so he's been so confused this whole time because Wangji hasn't had a reaction like that to him. But WuXian, he starts to taunt him, and drunk Wangji finally gets fed up with it. And I'm sorry, but WuXian, you did bring this all on yourself, right? Because in the novel it says he's like touching him and he lowers his hand into the water, and the exact wording it used was he scooped. He scooped at Wangji. He grabbed him, grabbed some stuff. And at that point I'm like, what did you think was gonna happen? And so then Wangji grabs him and pulls him into the tub with him, and just starts making out with him and bites him to the point where his lip bleeds. And it's kind of a description where WuXian like backs away for a second and his lip was bleeding, and he like does that with his lips, and it makes it look like he has lipstick on. Again, playing up to the idea of WuXian being more feminized in this situation, being the bottom. Okay. And then WuXian grabs him a second time in the tub. He grabs him again. And when he grabs him, that's why he says, he's like, he goes, I like it when you're angry. And now in the audio drama, they just make out more. And that was enough. That's not what happens in the novel. In the novel, the tub breaks. The tub breaks in the novel. And they just like move things to the bed. And they both get naked, and they just basically jerk each other off. They just basically masturbate together and just make out, and it's very explicit, and I loved it. I was just sitting there like, WuXian! And the sad thing about all of this, the part that I hate, is that Wangji, there's not a distinction. There is a clear distinction of when Wangji fully sobers up, but it's after they do all of this. Now, granted, they don't have sex. They don't have sex in the novel, but they do jerk each other off, and they both basically come on each other, and and they're naked in bed and everything after all this has happened, and it's very explicit, and that's when Wangji sobers up. And I don't blame and it's so tragic because Wangji panics. He's like, shit, this just happened. I wasn't lucid for it. I was out of it. I was buzzed. Because Wangji has wanted this his whole life after meeting WuXian. He's waited for this moment. And I don't blame Wangji for panicking and jumping up like, oh God, like he's wanted this all this time, and to realize that it happened with WuXian, and to not maybe fully know exactly what all happened, but knowing that they're naked together and there's stuff all over him, and he's like, shit, what happened? And of course he freaks out. And WuXian takes it the worst way. WuXian's like, oh no. WuXian's like, he thinks that Wangji thinks it was a mistake. And he's like, I've taken advantage of him, which he did. I've taken advantage of him. He didn't like this. What do I do? And WuXian's just trying to do damage control and not embarrass Wangji further. But in not wanting to embarrass him, he says the worst thing imaginable. He's like, it's okay, guys do this sometimes. It's completely normal. And I'm like, no, it's not. No, I have a best friend, and we talked about this. We're like, no, best friends don't do that. Like, if you're just friends, you don't do that. It's like, no, damn it, WuXian. And so he tries to do damage control, but then WuXian, when Wangji's like, it's ordinary. You think this is common. He's like, no, like Wangji knows. So there's all this confusion. And WuXian says, I'm sorry. And the lady comes in about the broken tub because people have complained. And WuXian says it's all his fault. He takes all the blame, even though Wangji's the one that has to pay for everything because he's the one that has money. And then he requests 2 rooms. And I'm like, He requests them to be in separate rooms. I'm like, damn it. And he apologizes to Wangji again. And in the novel, it says Wangji straightens the forehead ribbon and he becomes Han Wanjun again. And he's like, there's no need for you to say sorry. It's like, ugh, I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. MXTX, I hate this right now. I'm so mad. And then WuXian regrets. He's like, I took advantage of him. If I hadn't been stupid and tried to get him drunk to like answer my stupid questions, if I just talked to him, which he doesn't say if he just talked to him, but he's like, if I hadn't tried to get him drunk to answer my questions, I could have been snuggling up to him right now. WuXian all but admits that he loves him. And then he goes, he decides he can't sleep, not with Wangji that close. So he takes off and he retraces the steps from the night before and he finds the carvings on the wall. And I love that he strokes the carvings on the wall and he's like, I know I can't be without him. It's like, ugh. And that's when he runs into Ning. He doesn't want to let Wangji go. That's what he says in the novel. He doesn't want to let Wangji go. And he runs into Ning and they have this conversation. And WuXian's like, I'm never drinking again. And Ning's like, yeah, sure. I like in the novel how Ning's like, yeah, you're not going to quit drinking. My sister tried that once. It didn't work. And so WuXian realizes, he's like, the WuXian in the past thought he could do everything alone. And that WuXian was wrong. He's like, no, I can't do everything alone. And he realizes, he's like, I need Wangji. This current WuXian, the body I'm in now, the state of mind I'm in at this moment, I can't live without Wangji. And he's like, screw it. He's like, what can I do? And so I like that he does the screw it thing, like what happens in the Untamed. Does the screw it thing there. Only it's a totally different context here. And he tells Ning, he's like, let's go. And Ning's like, what are we going to do? He's like, we're going to go look for trouble. He's like, that's what I do best, right? Ugh. Because at least in the extra, they were like, chapter 117, there's an instance burn chapter. So I know there's more where this came from, but... And I commented in the reaction, it's like, anytime you have a romantic story like this, there always has to be that stupid misunderstanding that makes them separate for like 3 or 4 chapters, and then at the climax of it, they're going to get back together again. You just know it. And this is that moment. I'm so frustrated. Because we finally get them together, and they do things together. It's all like bottled up to the surface, and it is this beautiful scene. And then we follow it up with they misunderstand each other. It did say at the end of that there was a confession gonna happen in the next set. Oh, I'm ready. I'm like, WuXian, you need to confess. You just need to talk to Wangji. I'm ready for WuXian to talk to Wangji, lay it all out there, be like, look, I feel... Because he tried to say how he felt, and Wangji took him away. And I think Wangji thinks the same thing that WuXian does. Both of them think that each other does not like... Wangji thinks WuXian doesn't like him. WuXian thinks that he doesn't like him. And so they both are afraid of rejection from each other. But they're damn soulmates, and you know they're going to end up together. So I just want WuXian to confess and tell Wangji how he feels. And he's like, I don't know why, but I can't live without you. And I think I may love you. What do I do with this? And I want Wangji to confess and say that he's always loved WuXian, because he has. I need Wangji to just put it out there in the open and say, WuXian, I love you. I have always loved you. And I want them to just come to a mutual understanding. That's what needs to happen. This does not need to be a one-night stand. These chapters were really good. And I've waited for this for so long. 97 chapters, damn it. I've waited for this. And then to pull a move like that, MXTX, oh, you're cruel. She is a cruel mistress. And the temple's next, so we're not going to get a full resolution, probably. Even if there's a confession, there's a temple stuff going on. Yep. Part of me, it's like 10 o'clock at night, so I'm not going to watch. I'm not going to read the next chapters yet, but I can't wait a week. Oh, no. I'm sorry you all have to wait a week. I am. I'm so sorry, but you've already read the novel, so you know what's coming, but... maybe a couple days. Let myself calm down. And then I'm going to watch it. It just has to happen. Oh my God. This is amazing. And I loved it. And so, yeah. So I'm so curious to know your thoughts down below. This was amazing, but I really want to know your thoughts down below. So please let me know. Please no spoilers. Oh my God, I'm so ready. So next week, we do 2 more episodes of the audio drama. We're going to do episodes 13 and 14. Which cover chapters 98 through 104. And as far as the Manhua goes, I did find some stills, which you've probably seen in this video. I did find some leaks. Chapters 25 and 26 were out officially, and I found some raw leaks for 22, 27. So I don't know if I'm watching this a few days from now, I probably won't have any new chapters of Manhua in the next go round. But I will probably try to tie back to it. Like I said, I'll probably put some more on Twitter when I find them and some more in the Discord. So those of you on Patreon, I'll be putting those pictures in the Discord. Those of you that are not on Discord or Patreon or Discord, I'll be putting them up on Twitter, so you can follow me on Twitter and see those. And then probably at the very end when I get to the extra chapters, I'll talk about those as well. But oh my god, you guys have been so great not spoiling me. This was amazing, and if we get more where this came from, I'm ready. Cheers, y'all, but I hope y'all have a wonderful week. Please stay safe, take care, and yeah, I'll come back real soon with chapters 98 through 104 of WuXian. Bye.